It's 5:09 a.m., November 5th, 2024. Spent the whole day yesterday working at the polls as an election worker. Towards the end of the shift, I started to look at the results of the voting across America. As I opened up the screen and I saw all these states colored in red, I thought, oh dear God, not again. And my heart sank. At one point, the orange man was up 80 points. As the day closed after 15 hours at the poll, I looked again, and Kamala Harris had closed it down to about 30 points. And I hoped, and I began to hope there were states still to be counted. Well, this morning I get up, my beautiful girlfriend calls me from the Philippines, and I'm like, okay, let's take a look. I look, and I see the bastard one. One of the things I hate about MAGA, Trump people, is they're always saying they want to go back to something that was greater than we are now. I want to go back to when women didn't have the right to choose for themselves. They always want to go back. Well, I want to go back too. I want to go back to the place where Americans wanted honor and respect and dignity, class, intelligence, leadership, optimism from their president. In every speech I've seen Donald Trump make, he's telling everyone how awful America is, how unfair everything is, how bad their lot in life is, and that he's the only one that can save them. More than half of the country has succumbed to his cultish behavior and has joined his cult. So, I live in a very small community, predominantly white, predominantly Trump. I'm sure all of my friends are chomping at the bit to just toss it in my face and tell me, ha ha, told you, yeah. Trump wins, Trump wins. But you dumb motherfuckers, we all lose. You just don't see it. You just don't see it. I could sit here for the next 20 minutes and list all the horrors and atrocities this man has committed. From grabbing young girls in the dressing rooms of beauty pageants, to cheating people out of their life savings, to running phony businesses and charities and schools and bankrupting businesses, to being a convicted felon of 34 counts, of being a convicted of rape, sexual abuse, to cheating on his wife with a porn star, to having 5 children by 3 women, burying his ex-wife on his golf course. The man is a horrible, horrible human being. And you are a horrible human being for supporting him and believing in him. Because you had choice. You had eyes to see. And you chose not to look. You chose to believe in his lies, his rhetoric. Every speech he gave was full of hate and fear-mongering, and you succumbed to that. You live in the greatest fucking country in the world. You have more freedom, you have more prosperity, you have more opportunity than anyone in the world. My beautiful woman who lives in the Philippines has nothing to compare to what we have here. And you choose to believe that we are in desperate shape and that our country is falling apart. And he stands there and tells you, well, these Mexicans are ruining our lives. I trust a Mexican 10 times more than I trust a white man. Some of my best friends are white men, probably because that's all that's around me. I chose to live in this community because it's safe, because it's clean, because it's in the mountains and near the fishing and the outdoor stuff that I love, knowing that I would be surrounded by white people all the time. And now I'm going to have to look at all these white people today tell me, ha ha ha, Trump won, Trump won. Wow, congratulations, white people, you did it again. You sold your soul to a con artist, to a clown, to a liar, to a thief, to an adulterer, to a rapist, to a felon. You sold your fucking soul.